This is the question asked in today's SkillRack daily challenge. So we will be given two strings as input. The first string is str1 and the second string is str2. And now our task is to find the longest common middle substring. So we can take any one of the string. We can take either str1 and str2. I am going to take the string str1. So first we should check whether the complete string is present in str2. So in this case it is not present in str2. So we are going to check whether the next longest middle substring is present in str2 or not. So in this string, this particular part is the next longest middle substring. So here we can see that in the left we have left one character and in the right we have removed one character, and the remaining must be considered as the new middle substring. So now we should check whether this particular substring is present in str2 or not. So again this particular substring is also not present in str2. So this is also not a valid. So we should be moving to the next middle substring. So now we should leave two characters in both the sides. So in the left we have left two characters and in the right we have left two characters. So now we should check whether this particular substring is present in str2. So again this is also not present. So it is also not valid. So we should move to the next middle substring. So this is the next middle substring. So in the left we have removed 3 characters and in the right we have removed 3 characters. And again we should check whether this particular substring is present in str2. So this is also not present. So again it is not a valid substring. So we should move to the next middle substring. So this will be the next middle substring. So we should be leaving 4 characters in the left and we should be leaving 4 characters in the right. And this is the substring which we will be getting. But this substring is present in the string str2. So here we can find the occurrence of the particular substring in str2. So I am highlighting it in red color. So now we have found the longest common middle substring in both the strings. So now our task is to print this particular substring as the output. So we are printing this particular substring. So this is how we get our output. Similarly, if you are not able to find even a single substring like this, then we should print -1 as our output. So in our sample input 2, we can see that these are the two given input strings. So again, we should follow the same procedure. First, we should check whether the complete string is present, and then we should remove one character in both the ends, and again we should check. So like that, we should be removing characters in both the ends, and we should check whether the particular substring is present in str2. But in this case, we won't be able to find any such substring. So we are printing -1 as our output. Now let us see how to write a C program for this. So first I am going to create two character arrays named str1 and str2, and in the next line using a scanf statement I am going to accept the input in a string format and I am going to store it into the character arrays str1 and str2. And then I am creating an integer variable named len1 and I am storing the string length of str1, and then two more integer variables named start and end. So start is equal to 0 and end is equal to len -1. So initial values. And now we are going to create a while loop. So we will be executing our logic inside this while loop. So in every iteration of this while loop, we should be removing characters in both the ends. Initially, the complete string itself must be considered as a substring, and we should check whether it is present in str2. And in the next iteration, we should remove one characters in both the ends. And after that, we should remove two characters in both the ends. So that is how we should be creating new substrings. So in every iteration of this while loop, the start is incremented and the end is decremented. And this process keeps on going until the start becomes less than or equal to end. Once it becomes greater than end, then the particular loop will be stopping to work. So this is how this while loop will be working. So in every iteration, the particular substring is the characters from start to end. So to store those characters, I am creating a new character array named substr and integer k, and I am setting it to 0 initially. So now we have to store the characters of str1 into this substr. So we have to create a for loop that iterates from start till end, and in every iteration we have to store the characters of str1 into substr. So the loop should be in such a way that I is equal to start till I less than or equal to end, and in every iteration of the loop substr of k++ is equal to str1 of I. So this is how we should be creating a loop, so that what happens is all the characters in the range from start to end will be stored into substr, and after storing the characters we have to set the last character as null. So substr of k is equal to null. So now we have found the substring. Now we should check whether the particular substring is also present in str2 or not. So to do that, you are going to make use of str function. So this function accepts two character arrays in its arguments. So in the first argument we should give the str2, and in the second argument we should give substr. So what happens is, this function checks whether substr is present in str2 or not. So if it is present, then it returns a pointer to it. If it is not present, then it returns null. So if it doesn't return null, then it means the substr is present in str2. So whenever this str function doesn't return null, we are going to print that particular substr and terminate the whole program using exit 0. So this is how we will be checking all middle substring. So if any of the middle substring is present, then we will print it and terminate the whole program using exit 0. Suppose if none of the substring is present, then we would have printed nothing. So finally this printf statement will execute and we will be printing -1.